Hey guys, what's up? It's Deniz from Deniz World of Bodybuilding. Today I want to talk about the Vancouver Pro 2019. First, I want to say the location, Vancouver, Canada, because the location is pretty important for at least one competitor there. I'll talk about him very soon. But I have to add someone to the list. Also, it is Nathan Asha who won the British Grand Prix just last week. So I don't think that we will have any surprises with Nathan. He looks awesome. He is qualified for the Olympia. And, he's just taking it with him. He's just like the guys back then with their European tours and this tour and this tour. So I think that we actually more or less know how he'll look like because we saw him last weekend and nothing majorly will change, okay? But of course, he is the guy to win the contest, right? Some people will right now say wrong because one guy who didn't compete at the open division since the San Marino Pro in 2017, where Cedric McMillan, who is way taller than him, really had struggled to beat him, He had to be very good to beat him, actually. And this guy is Hadi Choopan from Iran. He had major visa problems, but it seems like he got it fixed, at least for this contest. And Ron Harris already said it from MD that he is in Canada, okay? So we won't have any last-minute surprises like Hadi Choopan is not there, he didn't get his visa and he is stuck in Iran. We'll not have something like that, which is awesome. So I would say that all eyes will be on Hadi and Nathan, at least at the first glance. After that, of course, there are other athletes like Josh Wade, there, Samson Doda. There are some other guys that are in the contest, obviously, like Lucas Osladl too. And there are many guys who compete there. It's not a five-man show. So I still want to concentrate myself on Hadi because he had so many problems and we're all speculating on him. It's a bet on his body, okay? Really, literally. I have to show you some pictures. You probably know him. When you see the pictures, I would say that on his own, he doesn't look that spectacular. But when he's on stage and he hits that hard, grainy conditioning he has, then he does look spectacular. So if you see, the pictures like here, he doesn't even look that, freakish. But let's see how he will look next to the other guys. Let's see how he will look to Nathan Asha, who's way taller than him, who is an aesthetic freak. And Hadi Choopan is like, let's say if Nathan is the beauty, Hadi is definitely the beast, okay? It's like the beauty and the beast. And like I said, Nathan is much taller. And Hadi normally, he's a guy he was a guy for the 212 division. So we already remember, his competition against Flex Lewis, where lots of people said he should have won. So it's also him sliding into the open division again, which will be interesting. And also, of course, the fact that he's on American or Canadian ground, not stuck in his country. He has the chance to compete. People are all having their eyes on him. He has lots of subscribers, followers, more than 500,000. He gets lots of likes. So people are really waiting to see him. On the other hand, like I said, Nathan, has very good chances to win it. And here you have the rest of the competitors. Let's see. Okay, this was the open division. I also wanted to say something about the 212 division. Sadly, there won't be many guys doing it. But Steve Bentin from Germany will be there. I think he's busting his ass together with, he got with Dennis Wolf for his last week, for his peak week for the show, after he got only 13th last weekend at his last show he did. So he wasn't in a good mood, but now I think he's full force with Dennis Wolf, and as a guy who's living in Germany too, I want to wish him the very, very best. So these are 4 guys who will compete at the 212 division, plus other guys too. So this is from Team Andro. If you're German, check that out. You probably even know it. I don't even have to say it. So the 212 division not only has those 4 guys, but also Zane Watson, who's looking great, Mehdi Hatami, Prince Bo Bang, and Bola Oyax. And the thing with Steve is that he wants to get a qualification for the Olympia. So he needs points. He definitely has to have good results to compete there and to have a gratification to do it. So I wish him all the best. He's a very, very cool guy and a very, very funny guy. So after all those words, I want to say that this will be an interesting contest. There will be more guys competing there than there in the official list, like Nathan the Asha. So there are around 20 guys, and it feels great that actually not only the Olympia is interesting anymore, or the Arnolds. Back then it was like, for some years, the last years, it was like, okay, Olympia, Arnold. Other than that, you don't have anything to talk about the whole year, basically, since Rich Piana passed away too, who did lots of stuff outside of the competitive stage. But right now, with the British Grand Prix, the Vancouver Pro, guys like Hadi competing there, guys like Nathan competing there, actually guys who have potential and who have great placements. That's what I love, because those competition, other than those guys, are not watched that much. So great thing, great moves of those guys. Let's see how it will end like. Subscribe to my channel. I definitely want to have 3,000 subscribers at the end of this year. Not at the end, let's say till the Olympia. Bye.